Hey guys, hope so you all are doing well. So this is the second part of the story. Let's start. Jin oh, Jimin Hyung, tell me what I do now. Jin, I don't know, Jimin, but you both have huge difference. And moreover, he don't stay here. He live in Busan. Jimin, that's not problem, Hyung. Jin, you don't know anything. You both are opposite, Jimin. And if I talk with your Namjoon Hyung, just imagine he also gets angry. Angry. What about Yoongi? Jimin stays silent. Jimin, he don't even think me as a friend. Jin, so what are you expecting from him, huh? Jimin, when I said I am expecting something from him, it's just Hyung. He don't know what he said now. Jimin, it's alright, Hyung. I am fine. Jin, it's good for you. Focus on your studies. I just I said this to you. He said and go from there. The breakfast is in front of him. He see the breakfast for some times and he start to eat. Jimin in mind that was just a dream. Hmm? A dream. He come in my life and he go. There is no of him in my life anymore. 2 years later, a man come in the room. He sit on the bed, his clothes, and the other man come and other man come. Now, bro, you have planned to apply or not, Yungi? Go from here, Jungkook, JK. Oh yeah, so you stay like this, hmm? Yungi. So what you want me to do, JK Yungi? It's enough now. I sent someone they clean Yungi. Okay, they call their GKU. Cookie, where are you? They come and he see them. Jay, what are you doing, huh? Young, what happened with you? Yungi, nothing. You can go. Jay, look at Jungkook. JK, you come here. Jay, my friend is coming. He stay here with me. JK, oh, so why you are asking from me? They just thought to take the permission. Yungi, you no need to do whatever you want. He said and Tay nodded. He go Yungi and Jungkook come. Jay come down and he sees someone is on the living room. Jay, you come. Both besties see each other and the boys stand up. They meet with each other. Both are really so happy. Jay, you come to meet me. You don't know how much I am happy. Jimin, me too. And your mansion is really so beautiful. Jay, thank you so much, he said, and they sit. Jay, I just go upstairs to inform Jungkook. You are here. You are coming and here. See you come. Jimin, Jin Hyung don't listen me. He said me go. Jay, yeah, your studies is complete. We do a lot of fun here. He said, and they both talk for some times, and then Jungkook come. JK, hey Jimin. Jimin, hey Jungkook, how are you? JK, I am fine, and you? Jimin, I am also JK. It's really nice to meet you here. To talking, so the previous text, you please guys complete by yourself. To talk with each other and speak. They come, Jimin. I show you your room, and then I call you for dinner. Jimin, don't be with me. They go. They go in the room. Jimin fresh up, and after some times, mates come and call him. Come downstairs. Jimin said she come in the 2 minutes. She come and after some minutes, Jimin come downstairs. He is coming down and then he meets with someone on the stairs. Both person's hand is on the railing and see each other. Yoongi is shocked to see him, but Jimin's expression don't change. Just some memories flash in his eyes. Yoongi is staring him. He can't believe how Jimin is here. And when he come, and then he remembered Jay said his friend is coming. It's mean Jimin is his friend. Moreover, Namjoon don't tell him Jimin is coming here. He have so much questions in his minds, and with Jimin, he see Yoongi. He is not shocked. He don't think how he come here, and what's the matter? Just a memories flash in his mind. He really want to forget from past 2 years, but he can't. And then finally, Yoongi speak. Yoongi Jimin, you are here. When you come, he said. Jan Jimin come in the reality. He didn't say anything and he go. From there, Yungi is confused. Yungi, what happened with him? He don't give me answer. And why he's behaving like this? Did he forget me? I don't think he go upstairs, fresh up, and then come downstairs for doing the dinner. Yungi see Jimin sit on the chair. He is talking with JK Hyung. Come sit. Yoongi sit on the chair. Yoongi eyes is on Jimin. Jay and Jimin is talking. JK, guys, you are really ignoring it. We are not. JK, your studies is finished, Jimin. What you think next? Jimin, for now, Hyung said I take break for 1 month and then learn business. You go somewhere for specialization. JK, you go somewhere for specialization. Jimin, I do Jungkook, but now I don't know anything. So for 1 month, I don't think about this. Yeah, he stay here with me. Jimin see him and he raised his eyebrow. Jay, we will talk later. They are talking and Yungi is silent. Cheeky Yungi. You know, Jimin is Namjoon brother. You may meet him when you go Korea. Yungi in Jimin in mind he said he live in. What he's doing here? Yungi, yeah, I know. And I meet him there. Maybe he forgets me. He said, and Jimin, don't say anything, Jimin. Jay, you remember Jin? She want to talk with you. He said, and they start to talk again. Jimin is not ready to look at Yungi. And looking is so talking and talking is so far, and it's Yungi so much. He don't know what to do. He can't let Jimin behave like this. So he thought he'd talk with him later. And here they do the dinner and maid is cleaning the dishes. Jimin, okay, Jay, I am so. We'll talk tomorrow. Jay, yeah, sure. Go and sleep. We will. Good night, Jimin. Good night. He said, and she go. Jaehyung, I make coffee for you or not? Yoongi, no. You take rest. I will later. I, I will check later, he said, and Jae nodded. They all go in their room except Yoongi. Jimin go in the room. He try to sleep, but he can't. He come out from the house and she sit on the stairs. Jimin, what he is doing here? Why he come in front of me again? He is thinking and then feels someone sit beside him. He know the person and she stays silent. Yoongi, really catch me if you then I tell you I am Yoongi. I come in your house. Jimin, why you come here? He stand up and Yoongi say him. Jimin, I don't want to talk with you or remember anything. Yoongi also stand up. Jimin, you are not anyone special. me whom I remember. You are my brother friend, right? So don't talk with me. I am here just to meet my best friend, he said, and go. When Yungi said Jimin see him, he turned, he looked at him and Yungi, his eyes. Okay, so my text is short. I don't know how it's. Leave it. The next text is feeling. Jung is still on on that thing, huh? 2 years pass, now forget. If you don't saw, he looked at him and Jimin already showing him. Yungi, see you soon in my, he said, and Jimin is shocked. Jimin, what are you saying, Yungi? What is your age? 21, right? I don't think I need to tell you, Jimin, you are. He said, gently, go from there. Yungi smiled. Yungi, I know you don't talk with me for some reason, but Jimin, how can I tell you what I feel on that time? How much I am, and moreover, you were just 19 on that time. Now I play with you a little bit, make you. Then I tell you what is the reality. He said, and she also go in the house. Time skip the night pass and the next day come with a lot. Okay, so if I want to do the voiceover here, but I want to do voiceover according to the text because first I write and now voiceover. A lot of happiness and also new emotions, new stories. Jimin sits in the living room. Jay is in his room, and Yungi come. He is fully ready for going office, and she sees Jimin. He went to him. Yungi, good morning, he said, and Jimin look up. He see him. Jimin, why you come here? Yungi, this is my house. I go wherever I want. Jimin, oh yeah, right. This is your house. Thank you so much for giving me permission to stay here, he said, and Yungi really want to sign. Yungi, it's alright, huh? Go and make coffee for me. Jimin, if you said I make for you, Yungi, from your hands happily, he said, and Jimin stayed silent. Jimin looked into another side. Jimin, he again want to meet nothing else. He already do in the past. In the past I now not kid. I am now not kid anymore. So yeah, Jimin is not kid anymore now. Hmm. Jimin, you can go from here, Yungi. I am not with you to talk, he said, and Yungi feel but you ignore. Yungi and who said I? Jimin, okay, don't go, I am going, he said, and about to stand up. Jungkook and Jacob. JK, good morning, guys. Jimin, morning. Jay sits beside him and asks him what happened, and he sighed as no. Jimin, nothing. You always wake up late, Jin. No, I wake up on time, but that double. Don't leave, he said and smiled. Jimin signed to see his best friend. JK, I thought you go office till now. Yungi, I am going now. Jay, wait, Young. Do the breakfast, Yungi. It's alright, Jay. I do in the office, he said, and she looked at Jimin. Yungi, I don't want someone. Don't teach because of me, he said, and Jigo, everyone is confused. So Yungi also says right like now how Jimin is react. So it's may possible. And Yungi go from there. What she said, JK, I see him in the office today at least. You do your breakfast, JK. I do with Yungi in office. You both do, and we do dinner together, he said, and go from there. Jay, you tell me what happened. Why Hyung said this? Jimin, I don't know. He is not anything. Jay, well, if you said he will. Jimin, no way. And why you are thinking like this, huh? Jay, son, Jay, don't change the topic, Jimin. Tell me the real thing. You are to see him. I am noticing from yesterday. Jimin, you remember 2 years ago I tell you about Namjoon Hyung friend Train audit. Jimin, he is Yungi and she leave me. He said we are not friends or anything. Then why he talked with me? He said and they see him they signed maybe. Hmm. Well, I also don't know what is such now. Hmm. You are maybe because you are a jolly type person and they thought you forget about past and everything. Jimin, no Jay, I don't and I don't want to talk with him again and get I still not forget anything Jay Jimin. Jiminy, you are thinking too much. It's not like that and you know what I am thinking you I see in his eyes. Jimin, wow, you think Yun also me? He said and she rolled his eyes. So he is talking about when they are in college together. So what? It's true, okay? You said him now. Jimin, and if it's true, it's true. I said him no. Also, he said and look into another side. They signed to see him. Jay, listen, Jimin, think about this and talk with him calmly. Okay? Jimin never ever. And he said, and she go from there. Jay signed to see him, and she also go behind him. So I do the voiceover by myself. Yungi come in his office and he see Namjoon is already there. Yungi, Namjoon, you are here. Aram, oh, you come waiting for me. Yungi, you come home. Why you come here? Aram, I don't tell Jimin I am here. So that's why I come. Well, I am here to talk with you. Yungiya said he sit on his chair and she ordered coffee for him. And June Jungkook also come. He meet and they all are sit now. I want you with Jimin. Yoongi, Jimin, Namjoon, you know about my work. I know you. Please, Yoongi, I want you to do this, he said. And Yoongi see him. He nodded. Yoongi, you talk with him. Huh? Okay, I will. Thank you so much, Yoongi. It's alright, brother. I don't have any problem. JK becomes so happy. JK, yeah, I am so happy for you both, he said, and they started to talk. So Namjoon talked with Jimin and he said no, but Namjoon said him again and she listened. Namjoon, he didn't say anything. And Jin asked him the match and he said he still don't. Yoongi, Jin said him after 1 month. After 1 month, Yoongi entered in the room. He said still no one is in the room. So it's mean Jimin is with Jay. He he stands beside the window. Yungi, I am so happy. 2 years ago, I said to him we are not friends because I don't want to increase my for him. I never think Namjoon gets agree, but now he's I said sorry to my Jimin. He may be at me and don't talk with me because of this. That becomes so horrible for he think and smile and then the door open. They take Jimin in the room. Oh Hyung, you are already here. Yoongi, no. Yoongi, I think Jimin stay with you. Jay, if you said he will, Yoongi, no, you can go, he said, and Jay smiled. If you want something, Jimin, call me Yungi. Well, I am here. If you call me, mm-hmm. I am going. He said, and he go. He closed the door. Jimin turned and he see the door. His face expression is same as he is saying from the very first day. He is not the Jimin whom he know. Jimin didn't see him. He sit on the bed. He is feeling so Yoongi see him and she went to him. He sits beside him. Yoongi, you are alright? Jimin stays silent. Jimin, you cut off by Jimin. Jimin, listen, Yoongi, I am not talking with you. I do this just because Nam Jin Hyung never said me something, so don't expect anything from me. He said, and Yoongi feeling Jimin about to go. Yoongi, listen, Jimin. He said, and Jimin stand up. Yoongi, tell me the reason. Why me dad me don't नहीं आ रहा था. Jimin see him. Jimin, you want to know? Then listen. He said down. Somehow Jimin said Jim and it tell him everything. Huh? Look at him. Jimin, you want to know? So listen, Min Yoongi. I have for you from the very first day I saw you and how you take care of me, but you me in 1 second. You don't even think me as a friend, and you are coming back. You don't come to meet me, and moreover, you said to me you are, and also you are. He said, and Yungi become okay, so he is agree. He said to him they are not friends, and she gave him reason. But Yungi, why you said this, huh? Jimmy, you said you live in Busan and what you are doing here. He said, and Yungi looked at him with done face. He sang, Yungi, this is my mansion. I have mansion in Paris also, and if you want, I buy for you in Switzerland. I stay in Busan. I come here for some work. I call Jay and Jungkook. Okay, everything is temporary, but in every FNJ, पता नहीं Jungkook is permanent. Hmm. Here, so we spent good time together, and moreover, this is not my mansion anymore. This is Taeyang mansion. Gift him in his birthday gift. He said, and Jimin see him. Jimin leave me. Yungi, and about not calling you my friend because you are not. He said, and Jimin saw him. He about to speak when Yungi, listen me. Yungi, you know what? When I see you, the way you talk, the way you become excited on small things, I really want you in my and you know what, Jiminy? I think Namjoon never get angry to give you to me because I am. Yeah, it's true. That's why I come and I said I don't have any with you. He said, and Jimin see him Yungi. It's true, Jimin. And Jimin and Namjoon get angry. You don't know how much I am happy. Jimin, I don't. Jimin had Next text is you. He said and returned. Yungi Jimin, listen. Jimin didn't said anything, and he again about to go when Yungi hold his hand and Jimin shocked to see him. Yungi look up, he see him. Jimin, huh? Yungi, how can you? Jimin, I'm Yungi. No one is there in front of me, and here you, Jimin. So what, huh? You, me. He said, and Yungi see him. Yungi, you can do whatever you want, Jimin, but don't said this ever. Jimin, I don't know about you. Maybe you do, and maybe Namjoon Hyung about this. He said, Yungi see him with disbelief. Yungi, Jimin, please, this is enough, Jimin. Now what happened, huh? You must Namjoon Hyung, you know what, huh? Okay, so now Jimin become too much. So it's not Jimin. Mistake at all. It's your uni who want to write this. Okay, so only um 20 18 पे इसने स्नैप भेजी थी. You may for Yungi Jimin this is enough. He said and Jimin say him. Yungi enough you search me. Namjoon ask from your brother. Who talk first about this? And other I don't even look at. Just think about you. Why you are not ready to listen me? I am not. I complete a Jimin who knows the reality. Yungi, your brother know me from the very first day. Ask him about me. He said, and Jimin chuckled. Jimin, wow, as he become for me. You know what, Yungi, I can't. You may Yungi, and you know, Min Jimin, I don't do before, but now I do. I do with my. Okay, so once again पूरा अगला टेक्स्ट भी वैसे बगैर वॉइस ओवर के बगैर वॉइस ओवर के टेक्स्ट तो इतने मुश्किल ऐसे है कि पता नहीं क्या कह सकते हैं. एक ख़त्म हो गया बगैर वॉइस ओवर का. 27 और 28 तक ही जाएगा और 30 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 6 7 8 मिनट का वॉइस ओवर स्टिल होगा. इधर क्या इधर नहीं टेक्स्ट होना. ओ वॉइस ओवर इधर 8 मिनट का वॉइस ओवर स्टिल होना है. क्या कह सकते हैं. आज वैसे so if it's vlogging then I talk, but like this how can I talk, huh? And how can I talk with y'all? What I said, I was really so confused because I don't do the voiceover on this text. And Jimin is shocked. Yungi, I never do this, but now I do. He said, and Jimin, you can't do this. He said, and next watch Yungi, Jimin, the same thing. I repeat again and again. ट्रस्ट में लगाते थे तो पता चलता था बालों में कुछ लगाया. Okay, so now 8 minutes are left. Next day, Jimin opened his eyes and see no one is in the room. He sit on the bed and he remember about last and the door open. Mates come with the soup. Mates, sir, fresh up and drink the soup. Jimin, I am not in mood. You go. Mates, sir, sent me. Jimin, where is Taeyang? Mates, sir. And Jungkook sir go last night. Jungkook sir have some work. He said, and Jimin didn't said anything because Yoongi already informed him. Jimin and Yoongi made his in the living room from the morning. She said, and Jimin didn't said anything. She go from there. Jimin sit there. Jimin in mind, how can you do? After 2 hours, Yoongi come. He see him. Jimin, he sit in front of him, and he see Jimin. And you see, Jimin didn't even look at the soup. Yoongi, you fresh up, Jimin. I give you. Jimin, you are ready. You ready, me? Jimin, Yoongi, Jiminy. I don't want all this happen. How can I make you? I don't think about anyone. Jimin, look at Jimin. What you think? What you think like this I do? Yoongi, I know I did with you, but Jimin, it's also true. Your word words with Jimin. I'm not from when um uh-huh. He looked at Jim Yungi. I promise I don't come in front of you till you don't me. But please take care of yourself and don't skip your meals, he said, and go from there. Jimin see him. ये 30 वो 32 हो जाएगा. And that was 32 and 32 to 33 no 36, still that much voiceover left. What I said now. Okay, wait a minute. No, I think this is the and that's it. There's a 4 tracks are left. Jimin in mind. So uh, that time I said him so many things. How can I said him? I don't know anything about him. I don't even think. I don't even think what how he get the in this much early. It mean he don't come. He think and he go for fresh up and then come out. He sit in front of the mirror and he see himself. Jimin in mind he saw anything else. What you are, Yungi? I don't understand you. And then he drink the soup. Whole day pass. Yungi don't come like this. The days pass. He don't come. Jimin wait for him. It's been 1 week now. Jimin is not at all. He don't talk with anyone. He don't know why he's feeling like he just wants nothing else. Also he can do. Okay, so it 32, 20, 34, and that was 35. Mm-hmm. Jimin, he don't know. Jimin, he don't and maids. He don't know. Just call Yungi Jimin. I swear, everyone call him. Maid, try to understand, sir. We don't have permission. You call him Jimin. Go from here and don't come in my room. He said, and they all go. Jimin, what I do? And she called Jin. He talk with Jin and tell him everything. And Jin said him he do the. Jimin first said no, but then he do. Can't believe Jimin is so happy. He tell Yungi after some time he got the call. Now he's thinking about Yungi. If Yungi don't want the what I do, no way now. I don't think anything. I talked with him and said sorry to him. He said and he think to go Yungi office. This is first time he go and now let's see. Okay 32. हाँ तो ये 40 पर होगा और 60 सही सही. Only 2 texts are left. Jung is doing his work. It's been 1 week. He don't come. He stay in his apartment and he really want to go. But what he do? And then someone come. Secretary sir, someone is here to meet you. We said him he wait, but he is not listening us. And he said if he become, then he don't listen you also. He said the Yungi become confused. Who come? And then the office door open. Jimin come. Secretary sir, he is the person. Jimin, how can they? How can they stop me to come here, Yungi? He's mean Jimin. Secretary, I'm so sir. We don't know, Jimin. Whatever, go and don't come till I am here. He said, and she go. Yungi see him. Yungi Jimin, come sit. You are here. You call me. I come. He said, and Jimin sit on the chair. Jimin, wow. This is so fun to sit on your chair, he said, and Yungi stand up in front of him. So this is Jimin power him in front of him. Yungi Jimin, you are here. Jimin, when you don't come home, so I come to meet you. Yungi, I don't come. Jimin, stand up. Jimin, I'm sorry. I was, and I said you so many things. He said, and Yungi sighed as a Yungi, it's okay if you, I don't said anything. He said, Jan, Jimin, same. Jimin, really, Yungi? Can we start our new journey, please? Only you, me, and Yungi. And Jimin smiled. Yungi asked why Yungi, what, Jimin? Really? He said, Jan, Jimin nodded. Jimin, yes, Yungi, you don't know how much I am happy. Said Jan, Jimin started. He didn't say anything. Yungi don't with him. So now let them start the new journey. So hope so you all so the story is finished. Hope so you guys like. If you like, then subscribe and tell me in comments. Take care of yourselves, sarange, and always remember your uni. Always remember your uni. Bye.